And we are back on Big Board Sports at Giants training camp in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Roger Weiland along with Chris Honorado and joined by Evan Engram, tight end / wide receiver. And in year number 2, what is the biggest difference for you here? You did this last year, back in round 2. Does it feel a little bit smoother, the transition right now in year 2?
Definitely learned a lot last year. Just learned a lot about the game and my own game and personally, and definitely the game has slowed down a little bit. So being out here is some more confidence and moving around a little bit better.
And you had quite the success story last year. I mean, 60-some catches, 6 touchdowns. You actually hit the ground running here in your rookie season. So I would think you look back at that and go, wow, I can build on that.
Definitely. Like I said, I just learned a lot last year. And found some good things, found some negatives that need to be improved and worked on, and which I did this off season, and definitely just a lot to learn from last year.
Evan, it's funny, when we talked with you at training camp last year, it was kind of like, hey, 88 can kind of sneak his way down the middle of the field. No one may pay attention to him because Marshall and Odell and Shepard and obviously, by the middle of the season even, you had become kind of a target by most defenses, knowing that they really had to defend you because of injuries to wide receivers. How has that helped you, having to be part of the defensive game plan each and every week, and now you go into your second season, obviously, hopefully, that everybody else is healthy?
It just forced me just to learn a lot, forced me how to learn how to prepare, watch film, and figure out what defenses are trying to do. And then just having a lot on my plate, just kind of once everybody went down last year, my role kind of increased. So just got more experience with that and got to see how when somebody, I guess, is making some plays, the defense has got to account for them. Just to kind of feel different looks and see those things from defenses definitely taught me a lot.
Yeah, but are there a lot of changes because there's a new head coach offensively?
Definitely. I mean, our whole offense is just really dynamic, really up tempo, and it's really complements all the skill sets we have. They move everybody around. We just moving everybody around, different concepts to counter different looks on defense, and Eli's comfortable with it. Eli's getting it down and getting in his own groove with it, and it's definitely fun for the tight end. So it's a really just more dynamic offense that's going to just be all over the field.
Have you watched tape of what Rudolph did last year in Minnesota and how you may be able to find some of the creases he found as well? Definitely.
I mean, he had a great year last year, made Pro Bowl, and I definitely got on his film as soon as possible. He was really good vertically. I think the biggest thing for them is they bought into making the run game really effective, and that just opened up so many things for the tight ends and the receivers. So I'm just seeing him definitely make plays downfield, kind of just put myself in those shoes, and even with Diggs and Thielen outside, just kind of picturing how offense could be based off of that is it was pretty easy. They have really talented as well, so it was easy to kind of learn and pick up on some of the things that they did that was successful.
How much have you improved or had to improve with your blocking? We know that you are a very good receiver and can catch. Has the blocking part of it, how has that come along for you?
Well, it's really kind of just starting. In the off season, it's kind of really hard to train blocking with no pads, and I mean you could watch film and look at mistakes which is what I did. I just found some things that I need to work on to get better, and then you can really just put them to use when the pads come on. So definitely just still working on some small things, just footwork and hand placement and my strike and knowing what the defensive looks are giving us. So definitely working on it and trying to just get better each and every day right now while the pads are on.
How's Eli looking? I mean, I know he's been asked 1,000 times. He's tired of it already, but he has said, I feel good. I feel as good as I have at any point going into a training camp. I don't know what people would expect him to say. He should say that. How does he look to you?
Man, he looks great. He looks great. This offseason was we went to Duke for a couple of days, so I got to kind of see his whole routine and his daily grind of what his offseason looks like, and it was incredible just to see him just push himself, move around, and he just seems really motivated, especially with this whole new offense and whole new scheme that we're getting a hold of. It was really cool to see. So I'm not surprised at how good he looks right now. We just gotta keep working and keep improving each and every day. And he's our leader, so we're gonna follow him.
And we talked, last year about what this team would need to do to be better this year, and one of the areas was to improve up front on the offensive line. What have you seen from that group? Nate Solder here. You got Will Hernandez, a draft choice second-round pick in here. It looks like they've actually improved that O-line quite a bit from a year ago.
Definitely. You see a whole group of guys that have that just are working and have something to prove. They're a good position room. They have great chemistry, and so when they're out here on the field, if there's any mistakes or any miscues, that they get it fixed right away. But just on film, I just seen strides and definitely in pass protection, being smart, picking up blitzes, passing guys off. In the run game, they're working, and we're trying to blow guys off the ball and get our backs going. So just see a really motivated group that's definitely improving each and every day.
People in Albany are still talking about your visit up to the Center for Disability Services, man. So thank you.
I had a really good time doing it. That was one of my favorite days in a long time. Just being up there, hanging out with those people. It was really cool to be there. I appreciate that. Yeah,
well, it means a lot to those people, and you brought a lot of smiles to some faces. That is for sure, man. So
hey, what's with the Pedialyte with athletes now? This is like kind of it's not a secret anymore, but
it's good to me, and they tell us that it's good for us to drink before practice and after practice. So
here you go, right? Well, I tell you what, I have not seen a practice yet, and we got some time to go, but it seems like this is going to be a lot better than a 3-win season for the Giants, right?
Definitely, I agree. It's definitely going to be week by week, but our mission is to win every game on our schedule. So there's a lot of work that needs to be put in for that to happen, and there's going to be a lot of work going on the way. So I'm excited, and it's definitely going to be a good year.
Evan, good luck to you. Thanks for a few minutes.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Evan.